a boat slowly sails out into the ocean. Today, Jack plans to get up close and personal with sharks. Once they reach the spot, he suits up in diving gear. Since it's his first dive, he's feeling pretty nervous. The instructor tells him not to worry, there will be a guide diving with him. He reminds Jack of one thing: no matter what happens, never leave the cage. After getting everything ready, Jack enters the cage. The guide is already inside, waiting for him. As the machine kicks in, the cage slowly begins to descend. For safety reasons, it'll only drop down to 20 feet. Suddenly, they hear something in the distance. It's the sound of a shark. Jack tenses up and starts looking around nervously. Then, out of nowhere, a shark swims directly toward them. Jack panics and tries to open the cage to escape. The guide desperately tries to stop him. During the struggle, a hook on the cage gets knocked loose. When the hook shoots up to the surface, the instructor instantly realizes something's wrong. In no time, the cage sinks all the way to the bottom. The guide tries to calm Jack down, but Jack isn't listening. He punches the guide and bolts out of the cage. He shoots up toward the surface in a panic. The instructor, watching from above, immediately calls for rescue. Firefighters arrive shortly after. The instructor tells them Jack dove down to 100 feet. The extreme pressure caused the blood vessels in his eyes to burst. His pulses faint, and his eardrums have ruptured. They rush to give him oxygen. Right now, Jack is suffering from severe decompression sickness. The captain calls for air rescue, but the chopper is 15 minutes away, and Jack might not last that long. They're running out of options. Then someone gets an idea. Why not create a makeshift treatment chamber on site? They rush into a nearby freezer room. First, they cut the power. Then they seal the door shut. They drill a hole through the door, insert an air tube, seal the hole tight, and start pressurizing the chamber. Inside, Jack finally starts to respond. The pressure inside the freezer now matches the pressure 100 feet underwater. They begin slowly releasing the pressure. Jack's swelling starts to go down, and his blood pressure stabilizes. Hearing the good news, the instructor finally breathes a sigh of relief. In all his years, he's never seen anything like this. Jack later admits he's always been terrified of sharks. This trip was his way of conquering that fear, because only by facing it can he truly overcome it.